Today I want to fix baked eggs. This is a recipe that I got from my grandmother. She always used to cook this when I was a child and kind of became of a comfort food for me. I don't know what it's called in the United States, but I just call it baked eggs. So what we need, it's a fairly simple recipe. We need 4 eggs, a couple of slices of French bread. You can also use rolls for this, but I only have French bread right now, so that's what I'm using. Then we need a cup of milk. We need some butter, salt, and parsley flakes. So to start with, I have greased a pan here already. I kind of overdid it a little bit with the grease on that one. You can of course do it lighter, but I greased this already. And so the first thing we want to do is now preheat our oven. So I'm setting the oven temperature to 400 degrees for that. And I'm gonna push start so this can preheat while we start fixing our batter. So the first thing we want to do is crack the eggs in this mixing bowl. Now we're gonna add salt and we add parsley flakes. And finally, we're gonna put the milk in this. And now we're gonna use a whisk to kind of start whisking this all together. Want to make a nice uniform liquid. It should be nice and yellowish. And of course, you can at any time, you can add other stuff to this as well. My brother, for example, he always liked it with adding some shredded cheese, or you can add whatever you want to do, whatever you want to add. So the sky is kind of the limit here. So we gotta whisk this all together. And so it looks good. Now, next thing we want to do is we want to rip the French bread into little chunks. Throw it in here. Kind of gets a picture of what I'm doing here. Like I said, you can use less or you can use more, whatever, however you want to do it, whatever you like. And now I'm gonna just use a fork to kind of put this all in here, because we want for those pieces of bread to soak up kind of the egg in milk stuff. So we're gonna push this all down so it can soak it up. Making sure it's all submerged in here. And now finally, we're gonna take about a spoonful of butter. Put it in here. So now this needs to sit for a couple of minutes. So I'm gonna be right back. So meanwhile, my oven is almost done preheating. So I've poured the stuff all in this pan, kind of level it all out, and Now it's time to move this into the oven. I'm gonna put this over here. We're gonna do this at 400 degrees, and I'm gonna use a cook time of about 20 minutes right now. The idea is to bake this. You just check every once in a while because your ovens obviously vary, but this whole thing should be nice and golden brown on top of it. So let's take a break and let the oven do its thing. Okay, let's check on our progress here. I'm gonna open this up here and let's take a look. Let's see, it's getting there. It's not quite there yet. Needs a little bit more time. So let's give it probably about 10 more minutes. Okay. So now we get done. That's the way it's supposed to look. Nice and golden brown. So now all you need to do is let it sit, let it cool down, and then enjoy.